Alright folks, welcome back to Switzerland. In between episodes, I have used a little bit of power to develop, both because we're trying to get an institution, and because we're about to max out on points. The other I did use the development a little strategically to open up building slots, because I think it would be worth on our mountainous forts to build these ramparts, which give attrition, defensiveness, and local defender dice roll, just because in a hostile war like this, like I'm thinking of an Austria-style situation, like an Austria-Venice team up on me, I think having really strong forts like this would be very beneficial and very obnoxious for the enemy. It's like these ones are building a church right now, so when that finishes, we can do that one. This one also can have a ramparts, and I think, yeah, our capital will have room for one as well in a moment. And as we get our money up, we are still making very high amounts of money thanks to all of our growth. The Palatinate has hired Baden's army. I guess I hired Baden's army. Their army was killed, and so then it came back. But it's still on our side. We're gonna have to press out. There they are. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Did not want to smack into that army there, but here we are. Boom. Okay, well, that'll work. Denmark has canceled their military access. That's fine. I think we're done with the military access there. Now let's go get this army. Go knock out Denmark's other Commonwealth's other army with our mercenaries. Like, we are able to deal them a absolutely crush. I think we stack wiped that army. Wow, our mercenaries are insane. And another rampart. Just in case you were thinking about attacking Switzerland, you'd better think again. Alright, this is the Swiss Guard. Where are these troops going? Let's split my army back out. Let's send you back this way. I don't know where you think you're going, but you're not going the way you want. Send all of our troops in here after we smash the Commonwealth's army. Oh, we didn't catch the main army, but we most assuredly crushed that little one. I'll teach that little army to even look at me the wrong way. Okay, so that is a pretty decisive defeat of the Commonwealth's army. Let's see now if we can get over here. Where's the big one? There's my army. See if we can get ourselves over here. There they are. Oh, that's not good. We have walked in by accident. Don't know if we're going to be able to reinforce this army in time. Oop. It's like we killed a baby army. Looks like we lost the entirety of whatever army that was, which was probably our personal troops. Okay, that was not ideal. That was not a good combination. It looks like we're going to group our mercenaries up. Yeah, they're not as afraid of me anymore. Oh, let's get all the mercenaries in one spot. Okay, now let's see if the Commonwealth, they're probably not going to back out of the war now because they're still in a battle. Nope, they're still not willing to back out. Nope, don't want that. Nope, don't want to engage that. So we've now we're down to a completely merc-driven army. And so we have to consider, some of these armies are too small really to be effective by themselves. Excellent year, never too much manpower. Well, that's great. see, can we beat off this last Commonwealth army? We were, okay. So we've gotten them down. So now Commonwealth, do you want to get out? They're getting close. We probably need to hire... We basically need to rebuild our own army, or we need to hire another merc army, because now we're down quite a bit. We want to hire a big one. These ones are all in the field. These have cannons and are pretty effective. Let's hire in the Flemish company. This will give us... This army is big enough to be mostly independent. That's what we're sort of looking for right now, is merc companies that are able to operate more or less on their own, without lots of babysitting from me. So let's get the Flemish company. There we go. And that will reinforce our merc stack that is currently attempting to recover after that. See if we can help them in this siege. I think with our mega general, our mega siege general, the 5 siege general, we should be able to do it. Just park this army here. This is not... I want to get... I want to put a few... I don't want all my mercs stacked in one spot. Few sieges should put an end to this. Economic boom. Yeah, that's not good. We're just gonna stay here until we siege this down. Looks like the Palatinate has decided to exit on white peace. Thanks, Palatinate. You fought pretty hard. I can't really be very mad about that. Spain, tea and sugar prices. England has got the international book market. There they are. They're back again in my territory, but the good thing is that means they're not over here protecting their own area. And so if I can take their fortress, that might knock them out of the war. Poznan is down, so would you like to exit? Yes, they would. We got there. Don't think I could take war refs off them. Nope. But we could take... nope. Not even a single click of money. Well, that's fine. We will take your money and you can go home. Alright, let's bring these merc stacks back home. We're gonna need to, like, rejigger things a little bit. Frankfurt, we will... sue for peace. We will take all of their cash. We will take their war reparations, and it looks like that's about all we can do with them. And with Stuttgart, Württemberg, you were very difficult to take. Isn't this 18 development? Yeah, 18 development. We will sue for peace, and we will be taking your province, your one province. Thank you. We will take your one province, but enough time has passed that nobody will join a coalition, and so we will just take that. Thank you. This is a farmlands. This fort is bad and will be demolished. We will core it, And we will lower autonomy here. Make sure we are still allied. Yep, we're still allied with the Palatinate. Good. Let's bring all the mercenaries back home. It was a little rougher war than I had hoped. What we're probably going to do is we're going to let go of some of the mercenaries, the small baby mercenary stacks that are just not very effective anymore. And we're going to replace, we'll rehire our army, and then we may hire another merc stack, but we want bigger merc stacks, like these 21s, not those little 5 or 6 ones. So let's start by hiring infantry. Okay, that'll be 10 infantry. Let's go down to the Pope. We will improve with him. Alright, let's see what all we got here. Not that army. Decline, Austria, no thank you. Alright, so this is another large merc stack. And it has the pretty good one. Circulation of hostile publications. Nope, you cannot stand in the way of that. So we have those. The Pope wants soldiers. Gladly, Your Holiness. Just funny because we're not even of that nation anymore. The Free Swiss Guard has no leader whatsoever. So I think we're going to disband this army. This army we will keep sheerly because he is an insane level of... He has a very strong general. If that general goes away, then I think we will probably let that army go. Gather up the troops. Mercenaries are stronger than our own troops, honestly, but we do need to probably use our manpower for something. A revolt in Avignon. Well, send the Gascon mercenaries down here to deal with that. The Palatinate is not very happy with me. Loosely because of unlawful territory from the Emperor. We will probably let this Gascon mercenary company go right after this. There we go. Because his general is not that amazing. These generals are perfectly good. Ansel de Rohan. Perfectly good general. This one is also perfectly good, and this general we're keeping him because of his siege. This general is, he's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not amazing, so we're gonna ditch that mercenary company. Basically trading up our 3 little ones into 2 bigger ones and still keeping 1 of the little ones. Meanwhile, we will hire more infantry. And we will train. Back the 4 cannons that we had previously. We will pick a new diplomat. Go. Diplo rep. Well, that's useful. The charismatic negotiator at Grand. Let's see, what else should we do? Probably, Scotland. We probably should, here's our Grand Captain. We should probably improve a little bit with Scotland. See if we can put another gentleman in. This is a very cheap Fort Defense advisor. Have enough money to continue the great project in the Duomo di Milano, which is good for us. Expulsion of merchants. No, we don't really care about trade power in Bordeaux. We would rather have France like us. So this has given us some tax modifier, resistance, and a little bit of fervor. We will pay up for the next round of fervor because we had the Monuments Gentleman. The Monuments Advisor, it's 25%, so it's much cheaper than it would be normally. Send these gentlemen up here. A courthouse that can be built. And a barracks that can be built. And we will put probably the worst general in charge for now, just to hold it. We should look and see what is the combat width, because part of the problem is I think we have not been operating at full combat width. Combat width is 27, yeah, so we're well under that. So let us recruit a few more right after we put a new gentleman in charge. Or actually, we will take the Improve Relations Gentle Lady. Papal State wants money. Boundary dispute. We get a claim. No, we're not going to get in a fight with them. No, thank you. Oh, come on. We're gonna have to give them stability. We cannot get in a fight with France. We are not gonna get in a fight with France. No, thank you. So let's build 2 more troops here to at least start moving towards it. And then if this, at any point, this Merc Captain dies, that has the 3, we have 3 3-star generals in 1555. I mean, it is pretty wild over here. There we go. Back up to full strength. Looks like we're doing pretty well. We should increase our stability, which does not cost, well, it's caught this lack of Republican tradition is making it a little annoying, but not too bad. We will go back up to at least 1 stability. Then we should do, where is this revolt going to happen? Württemberg, not a problem. Okay, let's drill this army to improve our professionalism, which is pretty good. So now we've been rivaled by them too. Okay. Let's turn on our diplomacy to improve relations. 35, that is going to be an absolute bear. The Pope is offering knowledge sharing. You know, Pope, we will take that. Probably step these troops a little closer. There they are. And that's the end of those rebels. Production research flawed. We're pretty ahead, so we will lose that. We will also click the expand infrastructure button here. We expanded in all the other we haven't expanded here, though it's not actually developed enough to do it. So let's put in a little diplo and a little military. It needs 15. We're going to impose this tariff again. We have a tariff like everything. We'll do this just to buy a little bit more time and get up to 15, so we can expand our infrastructure here. Center of trade in Mailand or Konstanz. I think we will upgrade the center of trade here. There we go. Let's see what we've got as our next reform. Guiding principle of administration. Political, which gives admin possible policies. Moral, which gives diplo. Defense, which gives a military one. Or military principle, which sort of fundamentally changes the way the government works. Where it's looking for, you have ticking down Republican tradition, but winning a war gives you 5, and you get years of separatism. So this is like a total militarization policy. You probably would pair it with like military rulership, which focuses on having generals rule the government. But I don't think that's the way we want to go as Switzerland, because we haven't taken the policies to improve our generals, which would make our leaders better. And so I'm probably going to pick, I'd like to take this principle of enlightenment, giving years of separatism, but we're probably just going to pick one of these at random for now, because we don't have enough policies for it to matter. So we're going to go probably with, let's go with a defensive one. We do not want to renew our influence there. We will take our military principle. Bohemia has rivaled me. I feel like a lot of people have rivaled me. Yeah, we have a lot of enemies. Burgundy, Switzerland, Venice, England, and Bohemia. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, what is this war? Norway, Denmark. What's this war over? Oh, it's like some kind of defense of Sweden, I guess. I guess France is allied with Scotland, Bohemia, and Switzerland. Then how are they protecting Sweden? Scotland's allied with... Oh, is it some kind of aggressive war by Scotland? Yeah, I can't even figure out what we're doing here. We're in our Swiss golden era. I guess we'll take this religion one. Looks like we are losing our great power status, probably mostly because we have not embraced the next... This is mostly present in quite a few provinces. So I think we can probably embrace this here momentarily. It's like annoyingly halfway there in almost every province. I think we can upgrade another center of trade, though we probably will not do that right this moment. But we will summon a diet. They want Bern to have base tax, Stuttgart to have a manufactory, that's probably a good idea. Mailand to have base production of 9. I think we will do that, thank you. We have a new general there. This guy's still really good. Mailand just needs 2 production clicks, and in return we will get crazy amounts of money. I think we can actually embrace it now. We have tons of money. I know we... Oh, there we go. That's good. Let's reload that. Because I think this one just clicked over. I don't know if it was already there or if that was the one that did it. All right, we will pause because we need to embrace giving us our stab cost reduction. And then we will take our improved cannons. We'll take this one just, I guess, for trade efficiency. And we will take our little production one. So those were mostly not that impressive. But the next one will give us access to the next idea group, which will be very exciting. And we will go ahead and upgrade to the next set of cannons. Like we're falling because Venice has outgrown us and Portugal. We'll see though if this changes now that we've embraced. So we have a manufactory that can be built. Like 2 barracks can be built. I think Bern did have its ramparts built. Excellent. Truce with Naples is up, so we can declare war on them. build that barracks. The Reformation and the Catholic faith. They're starting their Council of Trent phase. Looks like we've built basically everything. I don't know that that's really worth it in Novara. We built everything we can build for now. But I will pause there, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. We managed to eat up another piece, we've stabilized the country, and we have plenty of troops kind of built back up again. We'll keep going from there. I'll see you next time.